Welcome back. Before Music Row was Music Row, it was a neighborhood originally constructed for Nashville's well-to-do families in the early 1900s.
One family was new to the neighborhood and new to wealth, and they built a grand mansion and they threw a party inviting all of Nashville's high society, except hardly anyone showed up.
From that point on, there was a curse put on the house. We went digging to see if the Schnell Family Curse still stands or if it's just Music City legend. Take a look.
My name's Bobby Douglas. I used to be a paper boy, late 60s, early 70s.
One of the homes on Douglas's paper route was this one, at 1111 16th Avenue South.
The house didn't look like a normal house within the neighborhood.
The rundown mansion was occupied by an older woman named Bertha Schnell.
Had long hair, and I mean real long hair. I mean, it came below her waist.
It was the home she and her siblings grew up in.
Always in her dress, and it was a long sleeve.
Her older sister Lena lived with Bertha until she passed away in 1950.
Very cordial when I came by to collect money for the paper route.
Her father Jacob was not. And after being rejected by Nashville's high society, he swore their home would be turned from the finest there to the worst eyesore in the region.
So it was rather spooky.
Bertha kept her father's wishes, and when she passed away in 1974, the home was bulldozed, and a new office building for Capitol Records was built in its place.
As a producer, I'd come in and I'd see the staff, and there was always something wrong. There was always something wrong with the building.
James Stroud worked at 1111 16th Avenue South, the former location of the Schnell Mansion, in the 1980s.
The building had all kinds of problems. The doors would lock, lights would come on, lights would go off.
A Tennessean article from 1985 cites unexplained fires, pipes bursting, problems with heating and air. One employee said, "It was just like a refrigerator in there, but it was a different sort of cold. It went right through you."
You know, you hear about ghost stories. All that stuff was being talked about here. But what really turned the corner was when I walked in one day and they had actually seen apparitions floating on the first floor.
Eventually, a psychic was brought in.
She said there was a father with two daughters, and they were in the building, and that two of them decided that they were going to leave when she asked them. One of them had a little bit of a problem, so she said she had to make her leave.
Bertha didn't want to go, and she put up a fight.
Now we're looking at this thinking, what is going on? She says, "Yeah, feel my back." So she turned around, and we touched the lady's back, and it was like a stove. It was so hot. And after that, the building was normal.
So, is the Schnell Family Curse finally over? No one really knows. Amber Ungaro for Today in Nashville.
Wow. Okay, so we went through a lot of old newspaper archives for that story, and even after Capitol Records brought in a psychic, we found reports of strange activity in that address in 1992 and then again in 2004. Now, other businesses were occupying the building in each of those articles.
Wow, music publisher Big Loud Shirt Industries is currently in that space, and the staff tells us they haven't experienced any weird stuff yet.
Ooh, I don't know. You know, that's our friend Craig, so we'll have to check in with Craig and see if he has any weird stories.
Details.
I love that. It was such a great story.
I have a kitty to chase.
Okay, go chase your kitty.